Good morning, class 10th students. We're going to continue with the 12th chapter, that is electricity. In your previous video, we had discussed about electric current, in which we had learned about the definition of electric current. That was rate of flow of charges is called as electric current, where the rate means with respect to time. Okay. Now, for that electric current, we had a unit called ampere. And to find or to measure electric current in a circuit, that we use ammeter. Now, today we are going to start with another topic, what you called as electric potential. Electric potential means, suppose I made my house, everything I did it, but there is no current or charges in my home. So what I will do? I will bring the charges from the main line of the street and connect it to my home. That is called as electric potential. That means work done in bringing unit positive charge from infinity to a point. That means how much charges we are bringing from a very far point to your point. That is called as electric potential. Electric potential is represented by capital V, and that is always a ratio of work upon charge. Work is calculated in joule and charges are calculated in coulomb. Hence, the unit become joule per coulomb. That means V is equals to JC minus 1. But we do not use joule per coulomb. We take another unit which is called volt. 1 volt is equals to when 1 joule of work is done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge. यदि 1 कूलम के चार्ज को लाने में हम 1 जूल का वर्क करते हैं तो इसे हम 1 वोल्ट इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल कहते हैं. ओके. Similarly, we had another relation which is called as potential difference. Potential difference, the word difference means minus. That means potential of 2 points, if taken in difference, then it is called as potential difference. Work done in bringing unit positive charge from one point to another point, then it is called as potential difference, where again the formula is same. V is equals to W upon Q. That means work upon charge. That is joule per coulomb. V is equals to JC minus 1. And because we do not use this bigger unit joule per coulomb, we take another unit, that is volt. So here is a smaller difference between electric potential and potential difference. When you are bringing charges from infinity to a point, then it is electric potential. But when you are bringing charges from one point to another point, then it is potential difference. To find potential of a circuit, we use another instrument which is called voltmeter. Voltmeter is an instrument used to measure the electric potential or potential difference of a circuit. किसी भी सर्किट के इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल या पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस को यदि हमें मेजर करना है तो हम वोल्टमीटर का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. ये वोल्टमीटर को हम हमेशा पैरेलली लगाते हैं. जैसे सपोज करते हैं हमारे पास एक सर्किट है, इस सर्किट में हमने एक बल्ब लगाया है, तो उस बल्ब के पैरेलली हम वोल्ट मीटर लगाएंगे ताकि हमको उस बल्ब में कितना पोटेंशियल मिल रहा है या कितना पोटेंशियल जा रहा है वो हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. So this is the circuit. In this circuit, this is my resistance. That means I can take any conductor or a bulb, anything. Okay. With this resistance, I am keeping my voltmeter as a parallel component. So that is called as voltmeter. The SI unit of electric potential is volt, which is named after a famous scientist, Alessandro Volta, who was an Italian physicist. That means he was a Italian physics scientist. So, on the honor of his name, we take the name of that person for giving out the unit name volt. Okay, now the next is your symbols. In your electric circuit, we generally use some of the symbols to represent the electric circuit. This is the first one is electric cell. Capital line, small line. Capital line always denote the positive charge electrode and negative is a small line. If you combine two or more than two cell, it becomes battery. That means a battery is a combination of two or more than two cells. Now, switch open. That means no point is there. Switch close. A point is there inside the bracket. A wire joint. That means when you are joining a point with two different wire, then it is called wire joint. Wire crossing. Suppose a wire is passing and you have to pass another vertical wire, then you can put a curve on that. Electric bulb. Then you had resistor. Resistor is any type of device which offer resistance to the flow of current. किसी भी करंट को जब या चार्जेस को जो रोकता है, ओपोज करता है, उसे हम रेजिस्टर कहते हैं, जिसे हम अपने आगे के वीडियो में पढ़ेंगे क्योंकि रेजिस्टर के बारे में अभी तक हमने कुछ भी पढ़ा नहीं है. तो दिस इज सिंपली अ जिगजैग लाइन. वेरिएबल रेजिस्टेंस, दैट मीन्स ऐसा कोई रेजिस्टेंस जिसकी वैल्यू चेंज होती जाती है उसे हम वेरिएबल रेजिस्टेंस कहते हैं. जैसे आप जिगजैग के साथ एक एरो या एक जिगजैग के ऊपर से एक एरो भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. ओके, so in your next class, in your next video, we are going to do the further portion of this lesson.